It's Friday, and you know what that means. It means it's time for movie news with the Louz.
Hello, you two.
Hello, Chris.
Hey, a lot going on. There's some good stuff at the box, and then we need to just dig into the Oscars.
Okay.
Just a smidge.
All right.
So, brand new on the big screen this weekend is Flight Risk. A pilot transports an air marshal accompanying a fugitive to trial as they cross the Alaskan wilderness. It is as not everyone is who they seem to be.
Ooh.
That's right. Not everyone is who they seem to be. Okay, here's what's exciting about this. I very seldom don't like a Mark Wahlberg movie, whether it's action or serious or funny. He's really good. I really like him. And then also, this is directed by Mel Gibson.
Oh.
He is an epically great director. Like, he's in my top 10 favorite directors ever. And he's not in the movie. So I absolutely love him. Also out, Presents. This is a scary one.
Oh.
It becomes, this family becomes convinced they're not alone after moving into their new home in the suburbs. Lucy Louz stars, and directed by Steven Soderbergh, who I really quite like his movies. And this movie was shot in just 3 weeks, nearly entirely within one house and without any close-ups. So if you're watching it, kind of look at that. And very, very big response at the Sundance Film Festival. Some people walking out due to the intensity.
Ooh. Yeah, no thanks.
So
Sorry.
I will put this to the test because I saved this movie to see because Don Luzader, he loves the scaries, and so we're gonna see.
Okay.
If he walks out, I'll let you know. I'll take a video or something.
Yes.
And then streaming reminders. New on Amazon Prime is Unstoppable. It's so good. It's a true story of Anthony Robles, which is a boxer, and he was born with one leg. It's a true story. He's also in it. It's so good. And Jennifer Lopez plays the mom.
Ah, okay.
And also, she's quite good in it.
That's fine, but once she's playing the
Yeah.
mom, she's entering a
She's
different
now
era.
into the mom zone.
Yeah.
And then also on Amazon Prime is Blink Twice, which is, you know, loaded, or I loved this movie because Channing Tatum, and it's loaded with suspense. It's very edgy. It's not for everybody, but it was for me.
Okay.
And then
I was gonna say, I feel like Blink Twice. You've talked about it before it came out, or maybe like right when it came out. So
Yep.
this means it's just on streaming now. Like
it's on streaming.
Okay, perfect.
Those two are on streaming on Prime.
Okay.
Unstoppable and Blink Twice. With Zoe Kravitz directed that.
When they were together,
Yeah,
and now they're
that's
not.
that's kind of when they got
Sad.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so obviously this week is a big week for a movie-loving person. It's Oscar nomination week, which, you know, everything's been very touchy with, do we do award shows, do we not? It's been a thing. So Oscar nominations are out, and there are 10 Best Pictures. But here's the thing, so many people have not seen any of them. And I'll just like toss through the list real quick.
Okay.
Anora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked.
That is a lot.
Right.
Is that normal to have that
Yeah,
many
there's always
best-
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I've seen
Or
two.
often 10. Which ones have you seen?
I've seen Dune Part
Yes.
2, and I've seen Conclave,
Yes.
which is an incredible movie.
Conclave is a very, very upstanding movie.
Yeah.
Did you like Dune Part 2?
It was Dune Part 2.
Were you like me? I appreciate this. Why is it so long and all I see is sand?
Yes.
Yeah,
However,
look at that
sand dunes.
cinematography.
However, I love me
Sand.
some Timothée Chalamet. He does so good.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to help people find them. 5 of these are in theaters. So here's how to see them. You can see Anora. It's on stream, but you have to pay. The Brutalist is in theaters, and that's Adrian Brody, and it's very, very, very long, just as a heads up. A Complete Unknown in theaters. It's probably my favorite on the list, which is the Bob Dylan.
Okay, so were you a Bob Dylan fan? Because I've heard that people who don't know Bob Dylan are kind of like, what is this?
Not necessarily. I mean, I respected him, but I wasn't like, I don't own anything of his.
Okay.
But I mean, I think he's prolific.
Yeah.
And everyone in it is great. Everyone in it is great. Conclave is streaming on Peacock. Dune Part 2 streaming on Max. Amelia Perez streaming on Netflix.
That one's a ride.
I'm Still Here. Not even available to stream till later 2025.
What?
Neither is Nickel Boys. And they will eventually be on the stream. The Substance back in theaters. Just don't watch the last 20 minutes, otherwise it's great.
Agreed.
Wicked is in theaters. But if there are, if those if all of them had not been sent to me or been on the screen here, I wouldn't be able to do my job.
Right.
And
do your research.
So, I mean, 2 of them not even being available for the public, but there's all this conversating about them. It bothers me as a movie lover how the industry has changed a bit.
Right.
Well, television and movies have all changed in the way they present things. And you're like this, you're going goofy.
Yeah.
Because there are so many different places. There it is. Oh, no, I have to rent it. Oh, no,
Yeah.
I have to go to the theater.
Oh,
no,
I don't have that streamer.
That
Or-
literally happened to me yesterday. So I looked up how to watch The Substance, and it was like, Prime Video. So I went to Prime Video, typed in The Substance, and it was like, go to Mubi. And I was like, what's Mubi? And then I looked again, Apple. So then I went to Apple. It's like rent or buy. If you rent it, you have 48 hours to watch. It's too confusing.
It's kind of maddening. Am I a purist? Do I want to see movies on the big screen? Obviously. And so I miss that being sort of the only way you could see them. Then they move to stream or rent.
Is this a new habit also directors and things are getting into, of having these marathon movies that are 3 hours long that could have been done in an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Well, there was 2 last year.
Uh-huh.
Scorsese and there was 2 of them last year.
Yeah.
But they're not my jam. I want the movies to be like 2-ish.
Yeah.
2-ish
Yeah.
and some previews. And I just want it to be awesome from start to finish and everyone to love it.
Okay,
There's
so
only so many high flying hammers you can take.
Exactly.
yeah. Who's got that much time? Well, Chris, you do have a lot of time to go watch movies, but it's part of your job. So, okay, and also I know you're always very active on social media. So any predictions or shock snubs, people can probably find on your social media, right?
Absolutely.
You'll do a
I'll
full
have
breakdown.
a list today and where you can find these.
Okay, perfect. I love that. Thank you. So resourceful, as always, Chris Louz. Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with more Unscripted right after this.